There are three major conflicts that are so intense they force women to choose one coping strategy, and that strategy becomes such a habit that it dictates all kind of behavioral differences, determines which triggers make her feel attracted, which triggers make her feel trust for a guy, which triggers make her feel turned on for a certain guy, and which type of guy she's going to want a relationship with and fall in love with. So these three conflicts are time, sex, and relationship. Because of the intensities of these three conflicts, she is forced to develop coping strategies to manage them. And for each conflict, there are two very distinct, polar opposite coping strategies that a woman can choose. And usually, the strategy that she chooses will become habit and it will manifest drastic differences in her behavior compared to other women. The strategy that a woman chooses is what defines her character type. And this strategy should influence all of your dating decisions. What works best with one woman can work totally opposite of another. All you have to do to fully understand what's going on inside her mind is figure out her predominant strategy for each one of these conflicts. Alright, the conflict of time. Women are biologically programmed to mate with the most dominant, high-status man that they can find, so therefore she wants to spend her time really screening the men she dates and finding the best one. But there's pressure from society to be with a guy who has high status and be with him now, and it is looked down upon if a girl's a single for a long time. That's why you'll see women who they get a little bit older and they become much more aggressive in dating, going out and meeting guys, even to the point of hitting on the guys as opposed to, younger girls who are more likely to just sit there and let men approach them. It all has to do with her feeling that time is running out. Now, we're going to get into something really exciting, so pay attention. So what we're doing is we're taking some incredibly complex, sophisticated psychology, and we're going to assign it to a series of just 3 letters. Just realize that you are learning a totally new and powerful way of understanding women. You could almost think of it as learning a brand new language, but this language only has 6 letters. Our research has shown that a woman will deal with the time conflict in 2 very different ways. This has to do basically with how many men a woman will date at the same time. With women, while they're dating, what they'll usually do is either they'll put a few guys on trial to test them, let them compete it out to see who's best in the long term, or they'll make a quicker decision, pick one of the first guys she thinks has potential, then invest all of her time and energy to make him into the perfect boyfriend. So she's either going to test several guys at once or invest in one guy who has potential. Women have a limited amount of time, but they want to get the best possible guy. Women who are testers will actually date several men at the same time and create a type of perfect guy with components from each of the guys joined together. Investors will get one guy and try to fix him and make him into the perfect boyfriend. You've probably seen this in girls before. They'll either be surrounded by lots of guys she is all on some level dating, or they think that they're dating her, or they'll have one boyfriend they're trying to fix. Test or invest. T or N. N for the N in invest. And you'll see why we're using N for invest later on.